Aurora, Colorado. We are doing the video on Aurora today because we get a lot of questions and calls about Aurora. It is the second biggest city in the state, and it's also one of the most searched keywords on our channel. And so this video is all about the pros and the cons of living in this city. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's do it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Sean Murphy and this is...
I'm Sydney.
And we're gonna jump right into it. We got about 5 and 5. 5 is good, 5 is the bad. Some of them it's about the moolah that you will spend out here, and one of them, it's gonna blow you away. So let's get on into it with our first pro. We're gonna start with the good. Our first pro is that this is a city of a lot of great neighborhoods, and a lot of them have walkability to a park, which is really nice if you're in the burbs, which you are in the burbs out here, right?
Yes, yes. There's a mix of HOAs and non-HOA neighborhoods in Aurora, Colorado. Here are a few honorable mentions. There's Saddle Rock. It has about 6,600 residents. I'm talking about the Saddle Rock that's near Southlands Mall.
Okay, I like the Southlands Mall area. One of my favorite areas to go shopping, grab a beer if I'm doing showings down in that corner of the city, and right now, I don't want to be driving. It's about 4:30 and traffic sucks, but Southlands area is a great place to stop. They got breweries, they got shopping, they got movie theaters, stuff like that.
And then there's Meadow Hills, which is right near Cherry Creek Reservoir. Has a population of 5,900. That neighborhood definitely has easy access to outdoor activities. You're right near Cherry Creek Reservoir. You could go boating, you could go fishing, you could take your dog to the dog park.
Yeah, and Cherry Creek Reservoir is awesome. They have an amazing dog park area, boating area, great views of the mountains. It's one of my favorite parks in the southeast area.
And lastly, there's Heather Ridge, which is very close to multiple high schools, one of which is Overland High School. The population is about 3,300.
So like Sid the Kid told you, it's a mix of HOAs and non-HOAs, which I like because some people are for them, some people are, I don't want one. But the ones that are popping up in this area, like they said, they have parks, they have amenities, they have rec centers for the kids, and so it's a good HOA over here that they're not just taking your money, they actually provide some things, so that's cool. So good neighborhoods with good amenities. All right, so con number 1 of Aurora is she is a big girl. I would think Aurora is a girl.
Yeah,
Aurora's a girl. So she big, she covers a large area, which makes it difficult for people from out of state that are looking to move to Aurora, because they're like, I don't know, there seems to be so much, and out north, south, what's the commute and everything. So it can be daunting and it could be a little bit confusing. But the good thing is, I'm Sean Murphy, and this is Sydney Congdon, and we are realtors in the greater Denver metro area, and we would love to take your call, send us a text, email, whatever you need, whichever works best to help you find the better neighborhood, the better house for your situation. So do that. All right, pro number 2 is that Aurora is seen as one of the more affordable areas of this city. Now, Colorado and Denver, we are not the cheapest place to live, but if you're gonna be living in this area, Aurora offers some of the less expensive housing options for you.
The average cost of living in Aurora is about 17% higher than the national average in the United States, but 4% lower within Colorado. Most people living in Aurora pay less than others in the state for things like groceries, utilities, and healthcare.
And if you look at the map here, I'm gonna pull up the map. So you'll see when we're building out somebody's home search and we start looking at different price points. I'll start here at single family detached home for 400 to 500,000. You'll see this little pocket here kind of by Cherry Creek Reservoir, the dam area. You'll see a bunch of homes pop up. As far as Denver is concerned, you're going to find some more affordable single family detached home options down this area. So that is a pro. So if you got a pooch or you got some kids and you need a backyard for them, Aurora is a spot that you should check out. Con number 2, if Denver and the West used to be the new frontier for America, Aurora in the East, it's like the new frontier for housing and new construction home. So with that, you're getting rapid growth and crowding. And normally people don't care because you're in your yard, you're in your house, but when it's gonna affect you is when you try to go anywhere, because traffic can suck in Aurora, especially if you're hitting like 225, trying to get on I-25 north or south. That area for sure sucks. And then if you're 225 is a smaller circle around the east, and then 470 is the larger circle. And if you have to jump on 470, you'll get there quicker, but you're gonna have to pay the toll, and that's a con.
Pro number 3 is there's lots of unique stores and lots of shops and entertainment. One of which is the Aurora Shopping Center, which has over 150 stores to shop from. And if you're not near there and you're somewhere else in Aurora, there's plenty of shops just all around, so easy access all over Aurora. Shopping centers and local restaurants are about 10 minutes anywhere in Aurora, so it's not necessarily walkable, but definitely easy access.
Okay, con number 3. We don't get that many natural disasters in Colorado. Really, like, the biggest thing that you're gonna get hit with is every now and then you're gonna get pummeled by these giant golf ball size hail balls, and they're gonna dent your car, they're gonna destroy your roof, and that sucks. But that's pretty much all over the Front Range. What Aurora has that's unique and different is it's susceptible to tornadoes, because if you're Lakewood, Littleton, you're kind of tucked closer to the foothills, the wind can't really like pick up and swirl because of the hills. But out in Aurora, it starts to become a little bit more plains, a little bit more flat, and man, those twisters, they love that action. Right, Nebraska? And actually, if you go further east, further than Aurora, it looks a lot like Nebraska. It's pretty flat and plainsy out there. In 2015, there was an F1 tornado, caused over like $100 million in damage to the houses out here. So again, it's not that often, and it's not like we have earthquakes or hurricanes or anything like that, but compared to other parts of the Denver metro that are more west, Aurora, you could get hit by a twister. I'll throw in a bonus pro, a lot of basements. I guess if you have to. I guess it's not like, like Florida where they get hit by a hurricane and they don't have any basements. At least you have a place to hide. That's a pro.
Pro number 4 is that Aurora is very close within proximity to Denver. You're about 10 to 15 miles from the airport and 16 miles away from the center of downtown Denver. So if you're looking to move here and kind of want to be a part of the Denver scene, going to a baseball game, going to 16th Street Mall to go shopping, Aurora is a great place because you're not in the center of Denver, but you're very close. As well as if you love to travel and you live in Aurora, you're only 10 to 15 miles from the airport, and you can go ahead and just travel when you want.
All right, con number 4, and I just realized I'm doing all the negative, but that's fine. I'm like the bad cop in all these situations, and it's fine. I accept this role. But con number 4 is that you're furthest away from the mountains for like any other area in the greater Denver metro area. So you're about 25 miles from the foothills, which it's not really that bad if you're near like 470, or if you're up by like 70 closer towards like Montebello area. But if you're like right in the middle, kind of like by Saddle Rock Ridge, you're just the furthest distance away. And so it's really not that bad. You're not in Nebraska, but as far as your neighbors, your local neighbors, you're the furthest away.
And the 5th pro about living in Aurora is that you get beautiful panoramic views of the mountains and of the foothills. Unlike if you were to live in other cities like Lakewood, Littleton, Golden, you're right up front in the Front Range, and so you get the view of the mountains, but not quite the panoramic view. Unlike with Aurora, where you're about 25 miles away from the foothills, you can see all the way down to Colorado Springs, sometimes all the way up to the Flatirons in Boulder.
All right, so I'm gonna hit you with the last con, and I say this with great appreciation to my industry and my license, and I would like to keep my license, but I'm going to talk about the crime because that's one of the things that our clients bring up, and they're like, tell me about the crime in Aurora. And I can't tell you if you will feel safe and comfortable, because everyone across the country, wherever you live, you have a different level of comfortability with what you like and don't like. But we have a great resource for you. It is the Aurora crime map, and I'll pull it up here. So they have little thumbnails or little icons for different crimes that happened, and you see a lot of cars, and those aren't car dealerships. Typically, I say it's a lot of thieves of opportunity around shopping centers. If you see, and again, you go look for yourself, but you'll see just usually petty stuff. And since there are so many different shopping areas, and you're closer to some of these highways, it's just like any city, it's going to be more susceptible to that type of stuff. So
lock your car doors.
Lock your car doors. Thieves of opportunity. But yeah, overall, my clients that live out here, they say they feel safe. It's just, sometimes a street to street thing. But normally what our clients will do is we set up a tour. They'll come out. We'll just drive around Aurora. We'll check out some of these different parts of Aurora. And typically by the end of that, few hours, you guys will have a really good idea for what you like and what you don't like. And we, watching you look at the houses, can help better guide you to maybe some areas that you haven't thought of yet that would be a great fit. But you gotta reach out. You gotta shoot us a text, send us an email. Squirrel by fence, owl.
Send an owl.
Send
a pigeon.
Sydney really wants an owl. I think, come on, give us an owl. And we are happy to help you out. But we have plenty of other videos for you to go watch on neighborhood tours and other pros and cons, cost of living. So go check those out. Bye, guys. Are you waving? She's waving. Bye. Say bye, Dee.